Alright, good afternoon. Welcome back to Three Swords Gaming, and we are back in Guild Wars 2. And I have a lot to say about that, sort of. But let's start. They finally got more story for Visions of Eternity, so that's available in the journal now. I assume when I hit play this chapter that that'll immediately kick in some way.
You there, Commander? Looks like we might have found the lead we were looking for.
What have you got?
Well, as expected, we still haven't been able to directly follow the Inquest's path. Seems Ancora let them walk right through the magical defenses the Seers left around the inner part of the island. But apparently the Priory, of all people, captured some Inquest who returned. Might want to get over there and grill them.
I'm on my way now.
Alright, I guess I'm on my way now. Oh, we got mail. Your allies are struggling to reach you from Castora. The magical anomalies surrounding the island continue to scatter all communication frequencies. A nautical expedition outside of Cantha was able to parse a message for you from Tribune Ritlock, however. Your party has detained a handful of Inquest scouts, but they are holding on questioning the detainees until your arrival. Make haste. Alright, we'll make haste. Apparently we got a birthday gift. Okay, so let's head to Castora, I guess. I don't actually remember where Castora is. Is it down this way? Yeah, it's down that way. Okay. And let's talk for a minute about what's going on here. Maybe a little bit in the game, but also what's going on here for me. So I am done with Guild Wars 2. And I want to be clear about this. Like, this is not. What? No, I don't want to be stuck in the middle of an event. I do want to be clear. I'm not saying Guild Wars 2 is a bad game. I enjoyed Guild Wars 2 for a very long time. I played it for well over a decade, and at periods of time I was very, very into it. There were periods of time when I thought about, not playing as much and didn't play as much. Secrets of the Obscure, for example. But even during those periods of time, such as End of Dragons, Icebrew Saga, or Secrets of the Obscure, when things were kind of ugly, I found myself coming back because there were things that I liked doing, even if they were very simple things like world exploration, where, like on my main account, I probably have 30 or more gifts of exploration, right? And that's even after crafting legendaries. So, there was always something I enjoyed about the game. There no longer is. So I'm doing this Visions of Eternity. Like I'd kind of like to try and finish off Visions of Eternity if I can. Having said that, if I reach the threshold, because even now, like I'd rather be playing another game. But if I reach the threshold where this is just so bad, like if this story goes downhill, I will reach a point where I'm done and the playthrough will just stop right there. Kind of like 0 to 0 stopped. Because I was trying to stream during that time, and it just wasn't rewarding, and I don't have the time to commit to streaming and actually do it well. Yeah, the Guild Wars 2 series is just going to stop if this story just gets abysmal. Interesting perspective on that. So lately I've been playing gacha games, which is kind of a weird choice. I mean, I played gacha games for a long time on my phone, but not on the PC, and lately I've been doing that. And it turns out the Guild Wars 2 story is like well behind like Enfield and Wuthering Waves in quality, which came as a surprise to me. The fact that Guild Wars 2 was not as good as like a CRPG in story was not surprising or weird, because a live service game is not as good of a vehicle as a CRPG to tell a story. But to discover that Guild Wars 2 is behind like gacha games for kids, or maybe they're not for kids. I don't know. It depends on your perspective of WoWa and Enfield. I kind of feel like they are since my daughter plays them. But let's say they're not. Still, for Guild Wars 2 to be behind gacha games in terms of quality of story came as a surprise to me, and also a disappointment, and kind of reinforced some of my dissatisfaction. And I just haven't had the desire to play anymore. So I'm not playing anymore. I've closed out essentially Most of my alt accounts, I'm in the process of selling everything that's not account bound, transferring all that gold over to my main account. If I decide to play again with any like real seriousness, then it'll only be on my main account. The other accounts are dead. So I just wanted to get that out up front. If it looks like I am not passionate, or if it sounds like I'm not passionate, I'm not. I honestly don't want to be playing. I just want to close out the playthrough. Also, to that point of closing out accounts, this account will be closed out as soon as I decide that I'm done with the playthrough, whether that's at the end of Visions of Eternity or before then. And all the stuff that is not account bound, you know, like all of this stuff, is just going to be sold so that I can move that gold over to my main account. So I'm going to include that, and I'm going to include it because I do want to reinforce something that I've said numerous times in videos, which is that there's a lot of hidden gold in your account and you might not realize it. So to kind of reinforce that point and drive it home, I'm going to take advantage of that gold at the end of this playthrough or during this playthrough. Probably do it iteratively as we advance this playthrough. Okay, so those are the caveats. Oh yeah, one other caveat. I'm really going to suck on this playthrough because I haven't been playing Guild Wars 2. The controls to like Enfield and Wuthering Waves and NTE and stuff are all similar, but are all very different from Guild Wars 2, even though they're all similar to each other. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things that will make sense in my head because of muscle memory, but aren't going to work in Guild Wars 2. I am really going to suck on this playthrough. But I already kind of sucked, so that should be largely transparent on the playthrough. But might not be. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, so where did we leave off? Some guy took a staff, right? Inquest dude. I guess he's the new leader of the Inquest. The staff of Ancora gives him incredible power. We tried to prevent him from getting it, but we could not. And that involved, like, what's his face? The floaty guy. Floaty guy had to use us to get into some places because he pissed off other floaty guys, and so his access in this area, these Castora here, that was impeded by the fact that he pissed off other floaty guys. I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten almost everything that's going on. But that sounds about right. Some Inquest guy has a staff.
What's the situation?
We found some inquests traveling through here and managed to capture them. I didn't think much of it until one of them mentioned how they knew they shouldn't have come back here. It seems they were deeper in the jungle with the bulk of the inquest and decided to return for something. Of course, they've refused to say a word since. I figure you can be more persuasive than me, though.
I can be persuasive. I can be... Oh, we have them in little cages. Oh, that is... Wow. I have ethical concerns about how we're treating our prisoners around here. That is a little cage in, like, exposed to the elements. Like, can he even stand up in there? This is very, like, peak Gitmo. Alright. Inquest prisoner. What do you want? Let's have a little talk, buddy. I've got nothing to say to you. Maybe your stuff will talk for you. What does that mean? Oh, so now we need to look through... What stuff? Was that it? Alright. Guess we'll talk to the next one. You're wasting your time. Oh, yeah? You'll never get me to talk. I bet there's something that'll change your tune. What? What will... I'm missing something because our bar is not going up, even though I'm talking to these guys. And the questions, like, are leading me to believe that I'm missing a trick. Don't bother. I'm not talking. It's in your best interest. Not likely. Do you know what Kudo will do to me if she finds out I talk? Oh, yeah, Kuda. I forgot about her. Maybe you won't talk, but your things will. What things? Literally none of this is making sense, and it's annoying. Oh. Inquest belongings. Okay, rummage through them, I guess. Inside is a Mr. Quiggle, slightly worn from being held often. Okay. So are we going to threaten to tear apart Mr. Quiggles if they don't talk? Inside is a journal where they express great concern that they can't trust their friends, and great fear they will wind up being the one punished for it. Perfect, I can play off of this. Okay, that's actually pretty valid, I guess, from a interrogation point of view. There are a lot of inquest missives inside, including several that suggest the execution of members that have been captured by the Alliance and released, on the assumption that they talked. Jeez. Alright, you know, that's actually interesting because generally, like, Guild Wars 2 will not go down that road. Kind of a interesting thing. This is such a soft game. It really is. Alright, hey guy. Oh, Alchemy, it's the commander. Please don't kill me. Let's just talk for now. Can I just defect? I don't want to do this anymore. You can trust me. Let's see if that's really true. Oh, and now that's it. But we got more below. I don't like the mechanics of any of this at all. This is stupid. A lot of literature about clemency laws and protection for defectors. Seems like she was telling the truth. Now, what if we go back to her? Let's just talk for now. Sure, but first tell me what you were all doing here.
All I know for sure is that Kuda needed us to retrieve something, but only her favorites knew what it was.
Oh, okay. So if we return to these other folks, are they going to have like things to say now that we've like rifled through their belongings? It's in your best interest. Do you know what she'll do? Even she'll assume you talked even if you don't. That's damn. That's probably true. It doesn't matter anyway. The rest of the team has made it back by now. They probably think I'm dead. Made it back without Ancora?
The scouts found another way through. Don't bother pressing me for it. I don't know the way.
Wait, but
okay.
how do you know it's not just
Mechanically, this is stupid to go back and forth like that. I would have rather it just been like a dialogue tree. Oh, you're wasting your time. Oh yeah? You'll never get me to talk. Oh, I'm not here to talk. You're not? I just wanted to let you know I'm taking your Mr. Quiggles. Alright, so we are going to threaten Mr. Quiggles. That's cool. What? You can't do that. Come on. Can't you take something else instead? Like information, maybe?
Look, you're too late. Kuda sent us to recover something, but they've already taken it back.
So I have been able, by the way, to avoid spoilers for anything on this story. I have no idea what happens in this story. I am under the impression, I didn't watch the videos, but I had some videos by other creators like pop up as recommended by YouTube, and the titles suggested that I'm not going to have a good time. They did not look pleased with this release. However, I don't know why, and I don't know what that was in reference to. And so we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I have no idea what happens in the story. What do you want? Let's have a little talk. Got nothing to say to you. Funny, all your friends talked. Couldn't stop talking even. They wouldn't dare. Can you afford to take that risk?
Fine. Kuda sent us back here to find something. I don't know what. I was just the escort.
You were right, Ritlock. I think this is going to be the break we've been looking for.
What?
What'd you find?
Kuda sent some inquests back to search for something. Whatever it is, they found it and left already. But if they could get here and back without Ancora...
Then we can too.
Exactly. I'm gonna go investigate a camp they were at. Let the others know to be ready to move.
We're gonna go investigate a camp? Why don't we just talk to this guy some more? He literally said he was the escort. He knows the way. Alright. I will admit, by the way, I have missed mounts a little bit. You can drive an NTE, but it kind of sucks. By the way, NTE just kind of sucks. In case you were curious.
Mine. All mine.
Where is this camp? Is it inside of this place? We've been inside this place a lot. And now we're returning here. Yep, looks like it. Read notes and clues. Okay, is Old Prince a clue?
From these tracks, it looks like this was a decent-sized group. Most of them must have escaped.
Alright, so it looks like the things with hands, like the tracking device here, are clues. And these things are the optional notes. So let's read the notes. Figures that I get sent to trudge back through the jungle straight into enemy-held territory just to grab, I don't even know what. But clearly, something nobody thought was important enough to bring the first time. I'm glad to be doing something, I guess. Things have been too quiet lately. The director is preoccupied with something, and whatever it is, he's doing it entirely on his own. I guess I should just count myself lucky that I'm here as Kuda's courier rather than one of her subjects. Yeah, what? So I guess there was some disconnect, right, between Kuda being like a psychopath and the director apparently being rational. Muddy reports. We've got the item secured and we're preparing to make the trek back to Supra Fortis. Oh, we get a name, Supra Fortis. However, we've sustained significant equipment losses getting through the thick vines and the seer defenses. Our remaining loadout is 3 golems, 1 with non-functioning weapons, 8 machetes, all in need of sharpening, 3 shield generators, none at full functionalities, and some other stuff which I am going to have to put on hold here because I'm getting attacked by an enchanted sword. And other stuff, other equipment. Cool, done. This book seems to contain page after page of Asuran love poems. Oh, to be the bolt to your wrench. Oh, that's naughty. The torque of your soul might apply to me. Oh, to be a cog in the gear train of your heart, that I might convey your energy. That's awesome. That's good poetry. Okay, to the actual clues. There's a tracking device over here.
Looks like they left a lot of stuff behind, including a rough description of the way back. Kuda wouldn't be pleased about that.
Oddly convenient.
Whatever they were after, it looks like it took several of them to carry it away.
So it was huge, and yet we never noticed it. While doing like a map clear. Did we do a map clear on this character? No, we didn't. And why would we?
Well, they didn't leave much on here, but these are coordinates at least. Let's see where they lead.
Okay, so why are we still looking at clues? We literally have where they are.
Look at all this trailblazing gear. Wherever they came through must be really overgrown. If you guys can hear me, I've found where we need to go. I'm sending some coordinates. Gather up what you need and meet me there when you're ready.
Meet me there when you're ready? Imagine like that being like 7 days later. Like the commander's just like camped out in some area full of vines for like 7 days waiting for Ritlock to finish combing his fur. Kind of stupid commander. Where are we going now? Oh, there's like mastery points and stuff I haven't even got yet. Huh. Apparently I was already not taking this game very seriously. Sure, why not? I didn't even remember that I cared that little even then. Of course, I never prioritized that kind of stuff nearly as much as I did on my main account. On all the other accounts, I mean. Oh, look at that. There's a whole thing there that wasn't there before. Isgarin, that's his name. Floaty guy is Isgarin.
Looks like we're finally making some progress here.
Going to be a tough trek through the jungle, though.
That makes, what, the 6th time we've done so together?
Interesting. Are these excursions a regular hobby of yours?
Castora has dangers other places do not. But Canuck is right. This is not outside of your usual fare.
Let's get going then. We're far enough behind as it is.
Wait, I'm getting a call here. Give me a moment.
Excuse me while I take a phone call. That's always annoyed the hell out of me.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. There's been pressing matters I couldn't ignore. I hope you've had some time to consider everything.
I have. But it's hard to know what to make of it when I still don't know what you're going to do.
I haven't hidden anything from you, Commander. But as I said before, I can't tell you what I don't even know myself. When the rite is complete, I will decide what to do next. Perhaps I'll merely need to make Tyria's rulers stand aside, and let their people decide their future for themselves. But it also may require more complex maneuvering. Who's to say? I'm as eager to find out as you are.
The only way this is going to end well is if you step down from the inquest and come to our side. Think of what you could accomplish working alongside the Alliance and the Astral Ward.
Commander, does one partner with the disease in searching for the cure? The Alliance and the Ward are infected with the very corruption and myopia I need to fix. I tried to do this the way you always have, but it doesn't work. The problem is too large, and the stakes are too high. I know you're coming to find me. I'm glad. Once this ugly business is done, you'll see that I've been on your side all along.
So I still don't... I didn't on my last playthrough. And I still don't like the angle, or still don't dislike. Maybe double negative. I still am intrigued by Vloxx's angle. I don't necessarily have like a fundamental problem with it. So it'll be interesting to see how it manifests.
This is it then. What's the plan? Just hack our way through the jungle?
Unless you've got a better idea.
We've waited long enough for a way in, so let's not waste any more time.
Are you up for this journey, Isgarin?
It matters not. We must act now while we can. Do not worry after me.
Well then, let's get to it, shall we?
Why does Isgarin look like he's gonna die? I mean, I'm sure that's exactly what they want him to look like, but it's weird. What does this do?
Time to do some real damage. I'm bleeding.
Let's all take a moment to appreciate that Raptor Swiftwing, who is just like one rando enemy, which is exactly what I needed to remember like some of the combat principles. Or not even the combat principles, because that wasn't enough. Just remember the buttonology. Oh look, a bunch of dead. Oh, we got another.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Alright, yeah, a bunch of dead inquests. So I guess they had a rough trip coming through here themselves. Okie dokie. Cool. Wait for Isgarin to catch his breath. You okay, Isgarin? So is the curse still applying to Isgarin that he, like, can't navigate
Are you alright?
through this?
Let's stop to rest for a moment.
Our enemies will not give us that same luxury. Now you must press on, without me if need be.
I'm not sure that's a real option.
Ritlock's right. We can't do this without you. If you need a moment, let us know.
Very well. But do not lose sight of the task in front of us. This is more important than I.
I'm surprised you left the pub to come trudging through the woods with us, Canuck.
You're frustratingly perceptive, you know that? Do you remember how I was when we met, Commander? Determined and idealistic, willing to do whatever was necessary. At some point, I stopped trying to save the world. I wasn't very good at it anyway, so why not leave it to someone else? I don't regret the life I lead now, make no mistake. And it could be that's where my real talent lies. But maybe your new friend makes me feel a little guilty about giving up. Maybe it's time
to do some real damage. Glad to hear it.
I don't like any of that, actually. It is okay for Canuck to retire. Like, he's not under an obligation to join us in, like, some world-saving nonsense adventure that, as we've discussed many times, like, are increasingly nonsensical as the commander continues to engage in them.
I need just a moment.
Okay, Skarn, take a moment.
Think you've caught up to Margaret yet?
Eh, getting there. Ask me again when this is all done with. You know, while Vloxx is our first priority, we're still going to have to deal with the rest of the inquest. If he really doesn't plan to stay as their leader, they might be even more dangerous afterward.
Agreed.
There's something else that's been bothering me. Vloxx says he doesn't know what he's going to do after the rite. Let's say he really does intend to do the right thing. What if there isn't one?
What do you mean?
You mean to ask Tribune what he'll do if only bad options exist? Will he pick the least harm or the most potential for good?
A quandary over the interior itself.
Not sure I even know what we would do.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness to Ritlock, I guess that is a. I don't know. Like, I'm increasingly coming to the realization that the dialogue is a significant part of the narrative being bad. But kind of putting that off to the side because it over explains exposition, maybe.
Wait, I think there's something up ahead. Let's see if we can get a better angle.
Okay. Are we supposed to glide down, or are we supposed to take the path? It appears we're supposed to take the path. Because if I glide, I'm going to reach the edge of the... like, where we... Which means I have to deal with a bunch more, like... rabble here.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Man, I'm going to suck when it comes to a boss fight.
I'm bleeding. Time to do some real damage.
Looks like we got the drop on them. Let's take them out quickly.
What? It doesn't look like we get. They're running to meet us. I don't think that is what that means when you say get the drop on them. Oh, I kind of wanted to use the machete on this stuff. Like, by the way, that machete skin. So I was looking at it, and then I didn't get a chance to mention it. Like while I was looking at it, is that a unique? Like, is that already a weapon skin somewhere in the game, or is that unique? Like, because I like it. It looks good without like being like some kind of like nonsense skin. Like it's simple but nice. If they're not already using it, they should use it. And presumably...
Let's see if they've got anything useful on them.
Okay, sure. I mean, we'll rifle through their dead bodies, I guess. Redlock. That'd be a nice skin for them to introduce. And maybe they will during this, since they, you know, used it there. Are we going to ignore this hologram? You guys just going to... Alright, let me know if you find anything. I'm going to watch the hologram, I guess.
This is a reminder that you have all been given your assignments and know your duties. The director is occupied with his own tasks, the details of which are not your concern. You answer to me! Your loyalty is to the inquest. Don't you dare forget it.
Definitely sounds like they're not all on the same page.
Alright, cool. Oh, we get some quality CUDA, I guess. Hey, Said, what's going on over here? Ready for what's ahead? Definitely ready to be done with it. Ready to see the inquest buried for good. Seems a little early for that. We've only been playing this DLC for 32 minutes, and much of that was just me talking about how I don't like Guild Wars 2 anymore. Ritlock. Not a fan of all this humidity. Weird time to discuss it, but okay. I mean, we can get you some conditioner or something for your fur. I don't know. Alright. Cool. Knock. You know I love Czech, Commander, but perhaps we should be moving. Yeah, thank you, Canuck. Like, actually, yes. I think we better hurry. Yeah, I am inclined to agree. I don't know why y'all have, like, things over your head. Is there one more? The achievement looked like it suggested that... Alright, I guess not. I don't see any more. Is Garin... Are you dead? Well, guess so.
Are you alright, Isgarin?
Sidney plotted his revenge well, it seems. He'll see me humiliated, even if it costs all of Tyria.
We should make camp for the night anyway. We'll need to be rested for what's to come.
Really? Is that... I mean, like, literally they were just saying we should hurry. We should hurry to bed? Alright, Isgarin, what else you got to say? I think it better I not spend what strength I have on idle talk. Yet literally, so this is... Like... This is what I've come to associate with this game and why I've kind of lost interest. Why some other games were so refreshing. They directed me through an achievement and through the little things above their heads and all that to talk to 4 of the NPCs that are like accompanying me on this adventure, and all 4 of them were dismissive of the conversation. Once again, they are punishing the player for following the cues that they get. Like, it's so absurd. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed because y'all suck. This coffee is better than this story. Oh, is it morning? Did it say the next morning? I didn't pay attention to what it said. The last one up. Probably because I had hurt feelings and I was staying in bed. Isgarin, you're more wobbly and less slumpy than yesterday. Is that good?
Good. You're all awake. I have made a decision. The weight of this place is too much. Even if I press on, I'll be of no use. And now more than ever, you must not slow down for me or anyone else. I must wait until the curse is broken, but I will do what I can to assist you from here.
Wait, do we even know what we're looking for?
The rite took place at the Spire of Exaltation. I do not remember the path. It has been millennia since I stood here.
Then we'd best start looking immediately.
And then immediately, like, prompts me to talk to him again.
Perhaps the answer to this curse is here. Your focus must remain on Vloxx, but if an answer presents itself, please do let me know what you find.
Alright. Why was there a break in his dialogue? Like, why did it prompt me to talk to him again if it was all part of the same, like, conversation? It makes no sense. Eternity's Garden is the new map, apparently. It didn't even occur to me that there was a new map until the story was ending. I just I don't know, somehow in my head I thought it was going to be like one long story sequence. But yeah, we got a new map, so... oh, well that's... It looks like it's pretty. Like, that's cool. What is this, like a little cathedral or something? Like that... Alright, let's take a look. I'm so out of touch with this game.
Commander, good, you're here. Isgarn and I are coordinating alliance teams from this camp. I could use your help. Speak to alliance members around camp and see what they need.
Oh, is this Garn gonna stay here? He's not gonna go back, he's just gonna stay here and be sick. He's not gonna go forward, but he's also not going to go back. He's just gonna stay in the place that gives him the flu and enjoy the flu. Alright, and so both these side exits like go out into the world, and then that goes out into the world. Speak. Oh, do we have to complete the heart? Search, maybe not.
Keep an eye open for Inquest. Ash Legion scouts say they're stationed to the north. We're still assessing the situation.
That didn't sound very cunning. Oh, it's Premhawk. Premhawk.
Commander! Oh, never gets old working with a legend of the Vigil. Almost as exciting as seeing this wildlife and vegetation. No offense. It's just no one's explored these lands in centuries. Not that you aren't special, too, obviously.
No offense taken, Premhawk. But I'm looking for some kind of tower, not exotic flora and fauna. Seen any signs of one?
The Inquest have a monstrous facility northwest of here. Stuck like a barnacle on a seer structure. Saw spires there. Beyond that, it looks like they've a camp farther north. Didn't get too close. Big tower up there, kind of an eyesore. Oh, you should see the ruins to the west. Trees dragging the stone back to the earth. Tower-like structure there too. Hey, you get a chance to explore later and find anything interesting. Exotic plants, ornery beasties. Be sure to tell me.
Okay. I will tell you. Investigate other towers. Search northward for the spire. Also investigate other towers. One of which is optional, but I guess... One of them was like over here, right? I forgot how to put down a thing. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Let's go find a tower. That's not a tower, it's a tree with a bunch of, like, freaky moth-looking sky scales on it. Lay-spotted moth. They're actually really gross. I don't like them at all. Infested thicket. Yeah, this is gross. So what was I supposed to find here? Investigate other towers, but... Oh, is that like the king moth? Ew. I don't like it. I don't like this place. I'm not a moth enjoyer. But also, where's this tower that I'm supposedly looking for? Is that the million-dollar question? Let's get higher and see if I can make some sense of this, because right now I can't. Oh, that must be it.
Tower here in the west, tangled with trees. Looks like it might have been floating at some point, anchored by chains.
Trees? Unlikely. I believe it was located to the north. Grand, imposing.
Is it grand and imposing, Commander?
More like abandoned and crumbling. Not sure what Premhawk sees in it. Moving on.
Oh, I like how the commander's a jerk. That's actually nothing new. I seem to recall saying quite regularly that the commander is kind of like the least likable character in the entire game. And, oh, this is new. Look at all the... So many floaty things. And I still suck at these. Oh, reload. Try again. Reload, try again. Maybe I'll blame it on this guy. Oh, I can't now, he left. Whoops. I didn't mean to push the button. Man, I really suck at this. Hey, that went right through it. So that's one of my complaints with these. I'm mostly just like completely missing, but sometimes it just goes right through and you're like, I don't understand because... Sure, whatever, man. I have felt like those were, if not buggy, at least a little frustrating when I was playing before. And I have news. My opinion hasn't changed. Okay, what is the other one? Oh, presumably that and that on my way to that. Okay. I guess, makes some sense. Can I land, like, right on the top of this? Is that what I'm heading for? Jeez.
Inquest have built some kind of facility on top of a huge seer structure northwest of camp. Is this where the tower is?
Describe it.
Situated on an island. Spires. Pipes coursing with ley magic, pouring into a central chamber.
No, I think not. The forge, perhaps. A place of great power, but my memory fails me.
Ugh, rusty bucket of bolts. Oh, make a better construct, Artie, this. And Artie make a smarter machine, that. Alchemy. Worst job there is.
Alchemy.
Only make something new, not waste time on old glorified lab assistants.
Oh, do they not
You hear that,
react?
steward? Kick a rock.
Bad news. Inquest woke up stench in the northern temple. Place is bleeding with my ass by. The damn thing is protected by some sort of spell. Can't damage it. Just another roadblock. That Vloxx loves that. The Overseer, keeper of the Seneschals. Another example of the Doyen's desperation. I have an idea. Grant me a moment to muster my strength.
I'm confused on whether all that we just heard was for the story or for a meta event. I think it's for a meta event. I'm under that impression. Alright, so there's something else fairly close by. So I do want to say real quick, this is impressive. Like, that's really cool. So kudos to him for making what appears to be like a very impressive map. You know, I mean, it looks good if nothing else. We'll see how it works out.
On
But
time, Wayfinder. The Inquest can construct a solid bridge. Mind lending a hand core weapon in destroying them both? Always right on time, Wayfinder. The Inquest can construct a solid...
There's a large Inquest presence north of the central island structure. I think I see towers on the cliffs above.
North of the forge, yes, that is it. Almost certainly. That temple is home to the Spire of Exaltation. Any sign of Vloxx?
It's massive. Too high up. I can't see anything.
We need to get up there.
working on it. Is that what I was supposed to do? I think it is. It's kind of hard to tell if I had accidentally triggered the main structure or if that was part of the... Oh, bummer. Wonder how this is done without a sky scale. I mean, I genuinely don't care anymore, but I am a little curious how that works for folks without a sky scale.
This temple. It's incredible. This has to be it.
Director Vloxx is no fool. If he's found the spire, it is likely he's already inside. I would join you if I could, Wayfinder. I would suggest you do not venture inside alone.
Find a safe spot as soon as you can, and let us know when you're going in. We'll be right there.
Okay, visually this is really cool. Like, I mean, let's, even though, like, I'm done with the game, for all intents and purposes, let's give credit where credit's due. Like, this is really good looking. I think visually they appear, from what I've seen of this map so far, they appear to have really crushed it. And that's cool. Why am I going up this branch like this? Because I can't help myself. Like, I feel the need to do so. It'll be interesting to see if that's actually where I'm supposed to be. Because again, like, I would have like a real serious question.
What is the state of the forge? Inquest have it locked down. But that's a fight I could win with my claws trimmed. Why? The artificers had a safeguard in case their creations lashed out. It was called the Light of the Forge Masters. Perhaps it will allow us to damage the Overseer. Sounds like a solution. The curse stings my every sense. I cannot fight with you, but
I think that's all meta event stuff. But again, hard to tell. Alright, call our allies.
Alright, I'm ready to explore the temple. No sign of Vloxx, but I think it's safe to assume the inquest are inside.
Take care, Refiner. This site is ancient, powerful, well-defended. I'm sorry you must face this challenge without me.
But not alone. We didn't come all this way just to listen in on comms.
Indeed. I can't wait to see what Vloxx has done with the place. We'll find you at the entrance, Commander.
I am at the entrance, Canuck. Alright, I mean, in we go, I guess. Why isn't it triggering? Transcended Stinger, that thing kind of looks cool. There we go. Within your grasp. Ritual grounds. Okay. Oh, hi, Ritlock. Saida. Canuck. That's an interesting statue. It's missing a head.
Gaudy architecture. Vaguely spiritual overtones. Must be the place.
He has to be here. At least we still had time to stop him.
Is that so?
Well, if he managed to ascend, we'd all be dead already.
Not sure about that.
Gridlock's right. Vloxx wouldn't kill the commander.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking.
I'll put in a good word for all of you when we catch up to him. Now, let's get into that tower.
So is Saida supposed to represent, like, the usual Guild Wars 2 narrative arc where, like, we just assume that everything that's not aligned with our wishes is an imminent threat and we destroy it? Like, is that... Because that's exactly what Said is doing here. Like, if Vloxx gets his way, we'd be dead. Or we wouldn't... We don't... He's actually given, like, basically no indication of that at all, but... Sure, I mean, we can work off that, I guess. Like, why not? Why not work off that assumption? Ah, got another one.
I'll never get used to fighting these floating weapons.
At least there's no guilt about putting them down.
Guilt?
Okay. Ah, what do we got here? We defeated 25 enemies. Good job, team. What's going on in this room? Oh.
Hello? Is this... Are you real? I've been alone so long, and everything is so confusing.
What?
I'm afraid my sight is not what it once was. Might I ask a boon of you?
I wish I had not come in here, because now I feel obligated to do this. I cannot see clearly, but your aura tells of kindness. You are good. Though you do not know me, perhaps you'd be willing to help. How can I help? Thank you. My soul is tethered within these walls, but the key to my freedom is nearby. A question plagues my mind. I sought accounts about my kind's ascension, but how many? I'll see if I can find where I... What? I'm unclear on what we're looking for. No, you know what? We don't care. Sorry, you're stuck here for all eternity. Sucks to be you, I guess.
Field, clear the air. Wither. You'll have to hit much harder.
Good job, friends. Transcended Spitter. I assume it's gonna spit. It did.
Wither.
statue. Looks more than ceremonial. Something to do with the defenses?
Impressive. But I'm focused on the things that are actively trying to kill me right now.
I'm sure Vloxx just waltzed right by all this with Ancora in hand.
Maybe he hasn't had time to activate everything. Let's not wait around to find out.
We're just gonna keep leaning on that crutch of hurry because we don't know what Vloxx is doing. Okay, I mean, that is cool though. Like, this is really pretty area. That's nice.
I'll break you down. Hurts, doesn't it?
That guy just exploded, I guess.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh. Do we need to talk? Who needs to talk? No one needs to talk. What are we... It says discuss... Nah, we'll go up these stairs because they're here. Maybe...
Inquest junk. Somebody's here, that's for sure. How do you want to play this, Commander?
If Vloxx is here, I either convince him to stop or...
Or perhaps we take a lesson from him and become a bit more proactive.
Time to do some real
back to the
damage.
pub.
Just ready to change the tune to this particular dance.
What happens if we, like, mess with this stuff? Oh. It's just a variety of clues. Project Omega... I'm beginning to feel it, the strength, the power. My body has undergone a radical change. I am tall, and so very strong. Interesting. Is this one of Kuta's experiments, or is this a result of something that Vloxx is doing? Who knows? Was the Asura kept in this tank? The Asura who experienced some sort of engineering mutation? Who could say? It's a great mystery. One that we may never have the answer to. We'll just have to kill this transcended boar while we think about the ramifications of all that we've learned.
I'll break you down. Wither.
I feel like none of Saida's attacks are actually landing. Ooh, a transcendent wave hawk. That's kind of cool.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Am I supposed to be on my Wavehawk or something? Like, is that... I'd completely forgotten that that was like the mount that they revamped with this expansion. What do we got here? A data pad. Readings indicate something. They used it to open a door. I like the aesthetics around here. It's cool. Are you not actually dead or something? Is that what we're supposed to... Guess not. Project Omega self-evaluation report. So is this another, like, person who was submitted for the, like, the mutation? I can now look at people and I see their auras, their feelings and desires, their fears. Ah, that's kind of cool. I selected some of the more weak-minded members of the Golemancr crew and was able to pluck on the strings of their fears. So I'm starting to suspect that these like folks who have been submitted to whatever like the experiment is, probably involving like seer magic, are going to be like the bosses at the end of this.
I can return for a demonstration when they're fully combat ready.
No need.
No need? The firepower that forge gives us access to could secure the Inquest's place as the preeminent power in Tyria.
Possibly.
And that is of no interest to you? We have the key to the seer defenses, yet you waste your time up here?
Weaponry is your line of work. I trust you to see to it. As I trusted Seb to see to his.
Seb is dead. And I can't help but notice that you didn't seem too bothered by that, Director.
Were you?
No,
The designs of the eternal alchemy are beyond even me. Overseer.
Oh, look at that little guy run.
Now,
Spies! Spies at the window!
on second thought, Kuda, I'd like that demonstration after all.
Go! Get in there!
Oh.
Team, keep our guests busy, will you? Overseer,
Oh.
we'll reconvene.
This
when
must
I'm
be the
done.
window.
Let's go! Yes, Director!
Gladly.
Oh.
Wait! They're still too volatile for combat!
Vloxx, stop!
Stop, Vloxx. Seriously, we told you. Vloxx, why don't you ever listen to us? Vloxx, I'm the commander. I think a 12-year-old wrote the Guild Wars 2 story. Oh, here's the three of them.
Ally of the seer.
Or maybe
Where
not.
is he? I must
Yeah.
know.
1, 2,
Excellent.
3.
A worthy opponent. None could deny it. Need to fight. Have to move. Have to kill. Kill or die. Kill or die. Kill or die.
Alright. Yeah, so... Oh man, this is gonna be rough because I'm not gonna be able to...
Strength of the pack! Time to do some real damage. I'll break you
It
down!
seems I must unleash my full strength.
What does that even mean?
Less power and more accuracy, fool!
They'll have to hit much harder. Clear the air! We heal as one!
Holy moly.
Director, what are you waiting for?
Clear the air! Rip them up! Strength of the pack! I'll break you down!
Show you my true power!
Oh, show me that true power. Now we can't see anything right. Oh no.
We heal as
Ooh.
one!
We had a whole condition thing going on there. Oh, still do. We're in a bit of spot. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll use this thingy. Why am I stuck in a ball of conditions?
Vloxx, if you think I'm just another Seb, you're about to be very disappointed!
Clear the air!
Is he called Zip because he's really fast? I love his sunglasses. Zip is by far the coolest adversary we have ever fought in Guild Wars 2. I just decided that, and I stand by it.
Freezing.
I'm freezing? Why am I...
We heal as one. I'll break you down.
Power. I cannot control.
Time to do some real damage.
Restrain yourself or you'll kill us all.
Ah, I can't get out. We're in danger of going down again. There we go. Oh, you know what? Forgot, we have ranged weapons too. Oh, I forgot about the whole weapon switching thing. Oh, well.
They'll have to hit much harder. Strength of the pack. We heal as one.
And what's mine?
Enough! Omega Team, fall back! We're not sacrificing ourselves for this. Overseer, they must pay for the crimes they committed.
What crimes?
The commander has plenty to answer for, but we've more important matters than revenge. Now retreat! That's an order!
It's not over. It's not over. You'll die. You'll die.
What the?
Oh, I like
Thank
zip.
them later.
Up, quickly.
Up, quickly. What are we... Up the tail of the raptor? What are we upping here, Commander? Alright, you know what? Man, I forgot how to do all this. Oh, we can't get to that POI. Okay. Oh yeah, follow me, Bugs. Oh, this is the up. Oh. Do we keep going up? Up! Well, I'm not messing around with all that business. I assume if we were using the little thingy things, then we could take those ley lines. Is this where I'm supposed to be?
Close. We had him.
Did we?
Vloxx, can you hear me? Talk to me. Vloxx.
I'll crack that flaming door open.
A fusion of seer magic and inquest tech. I don't think your claws will do the job, friend.
Iskarin, you hearing all this? Any ideas?
He likely used Ancoran's sealed way. Not wholly impenetrable, a delaying tactic at best. If I could just...
Canuck, where are you off to?
Off to write a new tune.
What?
What?
Wait.
I'll be in contact.
Commander, I wish circumstances were different. This is a moment I'd hope to share with you.
You can. All you need to do is open the door. Let's talk this out.
I've thought through every conceivable scenario. This is the only way. If you stood where I now stand, with solutions within your grasp, would I be able to change your mind?
Vloxx.
I'll see you on the other side, Commander.
Vloxx, wait! Damn.
We can stop him. There's still time.
And if we don't, what will he see? What will he do?
Iskarin?
Everything. Anything.
He hasn't performed the rite yet. We will get in there. Let's see what Canuck has cooked up.
None of this makes any sense, if I'm being honest. Like, I am not actually very pleased with it. Alright. Well, I'll insert a video break here, since we're at, like, an hour. Alright, there we go. Hi, Commander. Alright, so, we have pursued Vloxx into a new map called, like, something Eternity's Garden. We pursued Vloxx into Eternity's Garden. We got a whole bunch of, like, seer relics and stuff, and Vloxx got away from us once again after we fought, like, 3 inquest specimens that had been experimented on or something. I mean, this is all very, like, It's the same as it always is. The commander is going to change his mind, and he's not having his mind changed. And we chased him, and we're going to kill him because we can't change his mind. When we come back, we're going to continue to chase Vloxx, and we're going to kill him if he doesn't change his mind. All right. Yeah, we'll pick it up again here in a minute. Thank you. You have a good one.